Good morning. This is our midweek update.
It is.
Good morning.
And I'm going to begin us with looking toward this coming Sunday. I believe we have the final sermon in the triad of Who is My Neighbor? Is that correct, Kurt? All right. Very good. So that's for worship. And we also have the joy of welcoming new members during the worship service. Then during the Sunday school hour, things are starting to get rolling. And with the children in the children's wing, we will be having our kickoff Sunday. So the teachers and classrooms are all ready for a lovely experience where the kids will all move together this one Sunday for kickoff, from storytelling to crafting to some other things. And then the children's family, and I'd like to include the junior high kids as well and their families. We're going to have lunch together afterwards. So around 11:30 or 11:45, Education Commission will provide pulled pork and hot dogs and some ice cream desserts, paper plates and things. And we'd love for the families to provide sides. So chips or salads or whatever your favorite side is, some fruit. And that would be great. And hopefully the weather will be wonderful, and we'll do this on the pavilion. And then Children's Sunday School will continue forward from this Sunday on. And so that's good. The teachers are looking forward to it. We have some wonderful helpers who've been around a while. We have a couple of substitute teachers. We could still use more helpers and substitute teachers. It's when a teacher gets sick or needs to be out of town that it's good to have someone to call. So think about how you might help with that. Let's talk about the adult Sunday school classes. Questers will begin on Sunday, the 28th. And it will be sort of a gathering conversation of reimagining what it means to be a quester. And Wilbur McFadden will be leading that conversation. Koinonia is using the Covenant Bible Study book called Spirituality of Compassion. Last week I said it was the Guide to Biblical Studies. That's incorrect. And so Marie and Ron and Bev are there to welcome anyone who wants to come and be a part of that conversation. And they're starting this Sunday and going forward. All things considered, this Sunday's a little different, so I'm going to turn it to Kurt.
Yeah, it's not really the official kickoff for that class. I think they were going to wait till after Labor Day, but they agreed to make a space for me to be with a group of people who might want to talk about those 3 Sundays, the theme, and who is my neighbor. And I'm kind of calling it a sermon talk on, but it would maybe be a topic talk on or a question talk on. So we can talk specifically about this Sunday's sermon, but more broadly about the theme and the things that have kind of raised up in your mind over the last 3 Sundays, but also maybe some things that you were thinking about from this summer, where some of the speakers talked about the topic of neighborliness. So, we'll see how it goes. Just a conversation. It's not a full-on sabbatical report, but just kind of nurturing the topic and the theme a little bit.
Very good. And so that will be in the All Things Considered class, but there won't be All Things Considered on September 4th. And then they start up in full on September 11th. Also, the Way Sharing Sunday School class will begin after Labor Day. And Jubilee, those who participate with Jubilee, Lori Zimmerman sent out an email, so look for that. And she is inviting folks for a gathering on the 27th to talk about what should the year look like. So we're getting going, and it's always an exciting time.
Thanks, Amy.
That's all I have.
Yeah. So just to tag on to that a little bit, I will be traveling this weekend with David Hupp and Chris Good, going to Virginia to a Mennonite Brethren Festival. But just because I will be gone, doesn't mean the youth will be meeting during that time. And as you mentioned, the junior high will be taking part in the kickoff meal after that time as well. wanted to share just a little bit about a little sneak peek at some stuff for the Sing Me Home Fall Gathering that's going to be rolling out, and letting folks know. Hopefully you've known about the date for a while, October 8th, but the time is going to be from 4 to 10 on that day. And at 4 o'clock, there's going to be several workshops. Audrey Svey is going to be leading a poetry writing workshop. Brian Krushwitz, an instrument making. Sadie Gustafson Zook, a musician with roots in the Goshen area originally. She is going to be leading a music workshop. And also Kelsey Cote from Fort Wayne is going to be leading a bilingual children's music program. So we're looking forward to those offerings. And then there's going to be food trucks from 5 to 8. There's some overlapping things. There'll be lawn games. There'll be some activities, some art activities that'll be happening through the time. And then at 7 p.m., there'll be a community sing-along. There'll be a variety of musicians, local and regional, and we invite people to come and be part of that gathering from 7 to 10 out in the festival space there. And so we look forward to that. You'll see the details here rolling out about that. And so we're looking forward to that October 8th day.
Great. Lots of things to look forward to, lots of things going on. To close us today, I'm reading from Mary Oliver, her book, 1,000 Mornings, and it's her poem, The Gardener. Have I lived enough? Have I loved enough? Have I considered right action enough? Have I come to any conclusions? Have I experienced happiness with sufficient gratitude? Have I endured loneliness with grace? I say this, or perhaps I'm just thinking it. Actually, I probably think too much. And then I step out into the garden where the gardener, who is said to be a simple person, is tending the children and the roses. Go tend your gardens. Have a great week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.